Hello, welcome back to Wasted. I'm Jade Starr, joined as always by my friend Alish, who has recently finished his holiday seasonal work.
Apparently they put in for some overtime in Tennessee.
Oh no.
Also special guest, Jade Hiccups.
Well, maybe not. I hope not. Nope, they're there. Shit. Oh.
That's not a dying bird. That's Jade. He's not dying.
No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I am dying. Let's be fair.
I mean, we're all dying.
Yeah.
The SOB need to take a chill pill.
Welcome to the Gin and Gout.
Much like in game,
30
I,
sheets to wet
in real life,
your
desperately need a
whistle,
drink right
so
now.
I'm gonna get you. Here's what we've got on tap today.
Shitting bricks. A
Good
very
old
special
time.
episode.
Yeah.
So what can I get you?
So I have
Great,
a
what'll it be
plan
today?
for this video, which
And you're
I'm going to execute poorly.
good so far.
Maybe.
How do you want that prepared?
At least you have goals.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
So I took
Bottoms
the
up.
drink as shaken for the hit.
Well, hello there. My name is Bucha, and welcome to this very special segment of How to Get Wasted. Today, we're going to do a drink that I was introduced to 10 years ago, called the Mind Eraser. So we're going to do what is called the dirty drink version of it, which is 2 ounces of vodka. Actually, it's also going to have a lot of ice in it as well. Let's get that in here immediately. All right. All right, 2 ounces there. 2 ounces of Kahlua. Again, this is the dirty side, so it's going to be mixed. And for this one, actually calls for 2 ounces of Sprite, specifically. Mix it up. Now, the Mind Racer is supposed to taste a little bit like root beer. So, we're going to enjoy this one. This is a new experience for us all. Kinda, sorta not. This tastes like chocolate vanilla on vodka. Shot. Anyway, back to Wasted.
Right, as I was saying before, the possible interlude there, that I was taking it shaken instead of cannibal style, my usual, because I want +2 hit. I think I mentioned last time that I was looking for plus hit gear. There is a reason at the bottom of Cooler 4 to have high hit.
I'm just amazed that somebody made a Star Citizen themed drink.
Nice blind call on Bucha there. So we're skipping right down to the admin office. I know it's been a while because I completely slacked off during the holidays. But do you remember those emails about how to pick an administrator?
Right.
Yeah. It turns out they didn't make it through the 4 rounds of like chip selection and super candidates and personal growth.
Yeah. No administrator.
Yeah. Turns out the vaults, I'm sorry, the coolers, don't like that. And I think it's implied that without an administrator, the front door didn't seal. Which is why this is now being run by the bees and not like, Actually, wait. 3 was Hollywood. This would have been run by, bureaucrats or whatever. And that's why it's the bees.
I really like the Shea posters.
Yeah. The big boss or the big bee.
Yeah, big B.
Yeah.
B-themed graffiti already.
Buzz buzz. too quiet this room. Oh, hello, sound of my cat's litter box automatically cleaning itself in the background. Time to go find that at 3 minutes 40 and scrub that out of the recording.
Get 'em, beauties!
No, nothing too terribly special with the bees.
Mostly their deal is that they tend to carry high-powered single-shot rifles, the full bucker or Garands.
This does make them more dangerous in general, but it's still about the same difficulty.
Yeah, I think this floor, maybe down, we'll start seeing ones that actually carry rifles, like automatic rifles that fire rifle ammo.
Nice thing about it is that this is really the first cooler where you can carry automatic rifles. Like you can in other coolers, but rifle ammo is just really thin on the ground.
Right. You can usually do it in the last 3 floors of any cooler, because even in cooler 1, you start getting the big mutants with Kalashnikovs, or AKs, really.
Yeah, but then you have to carry the rifle. Husband.
Yeah.
If you were gonna do that, you might as well just bring in Emma Grand.
Yeah, true.
Instead of thinking, this reminds me of Quasimorphin and the ammo hoarding that gets involved with that.
Oh, yeah. Floor booze. Drink! Man, do I inventory hoard in that game. Hey, that's a really good buzz. Floor booze.
Double
drink!
back to back.
Yeah. Hey, alright.
What is this positive floor booze bullshit?
It's a good Steam name right there. Positive floor booze bullshit. I'm still checking random clothing for hit stats.
And I don't remember why it's good to have hit.
Time to play!
Yeah.
But I can't remember. It's been so long since you streamed this the last time.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna say that my plan was to get down to the bottom with hit. I will accomplish it, and then I will not utilize it because I make a mistake. So, all for naught, really.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah. Oops.
Oh,
Yeah, I even remember you telling me
floor
that you made a
booze.
mistake.
Drink! Oh, look at all these stats.
All these
Yeah.
secondary stats.
Yeah,
And this is going to be a negative.
Floor booze.
I can already feel it.
Drink!
Good numbers.
Damn your psychic booze sense.
It's just comedic timing. Would it be funniest? It's occurred to me that throughout this entire run, and mostly the stream runs, you don't actually just use energy weapons.
That's true.
I think that's largely because power packs are so thin on the ground.
Yeah, I think so. You really only see them with the occasional the occasional SOB officer, the droids in Cooler 2, and I guess you could get away with it pretty commonly in the Junk Dogs cooler. They all use energy
Could,
weapons.
it just didn't.
Yeah. And it's actually a pretty good idea in the bottom of the Junk Dogs cooler, because you start getting like the Junk Dog Samurai with heavy armor, and energy weapons cut through half of armor.
You know what else cuts through half of armor?
The Katana. Drink!
I was gonna say the Emigrant.
Oh.
But he is. this is not a thoroughly documented game, but I always kind of wondered exactly how much having more points of a blit affects things like the mind diffuse timer.
I think it explicitly says it's like 0.1 second
That's
per
such a
point.
small amount.
Well, that means that like a blit 10, you have a whole extra second to defuse a trip mine.
Yeah, but how are you going to reach those numbers without specifically stacking it?
Or boost? Or just wearing armor that raises a blit?
Yeah, but why would you?
Because a blit, if you want to use explosive damage, like grenades or the rocket launcher or whatever, the blit adds damage to explosions. And adds damage mitigation to incoming explosions.
I suppose there is, though. Like, there are no bad stats, but there are some that are better than others. Shoot is just obviously good.
Yeah.
Hit is obviously good. Even if you're not using melee weapons, having hit is more armor. Tinker... a blit. I mean, would you notice? Maybe if something went really horribly wrong.
You might notice a blit, especially with like wet fuse. You might start to see how quick mines go off. Like normally those tripping mines, you hear them make their little beepy sounds, and you have time to turn and locate them. I
And I know
remember.
stats can go negative, so there is potentially a range of like a second and a half.
Yeah. I think. Okay, no, I got that one. I think there's going to be a trip mine that just goes off instantaneously because of how poor my oblit is. I forgot the was it Quake announcer?
The Unreal Tournament announcement.
Unreal Tournament. Okay. Yeah. I didn't get into first-person shooters until like Counter-Strike, where I think it would be completely inappropriate to have an announcer calling like double kills.
It really wouldn't be.
Oh, there you go.
There's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that was very quick. Also, that one that somehow didn't hurt me because I guess it was on the third shelf. And
Yeah, but like explosive ammo, like grenades and stuff, like it's good, but I think intentionally building yourself to do more grenade or explosive damage. It's not like you can carry a huge stockpile of rockets.
no.
That is not where you place your computer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here, they're talking about their lack of admin. And I think we know what happens.
Yeah. They did decide on an administrator.
Oh, that might have been when my cat got up on my keyboard. Why I was just walking around the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just wigging out the mouse left.
It's kind of like crowd control.
What do you mean?
It's a thing that people have made mods for some games where Twitch chat gets points that they can spend to mess up your
Oh,
game.
right,
Like
right.
Rimworld.
What?
Why was there just an arrow?
Because we shot this fish.
Ah. Yeah.
No, I didn't edit that in.
Isn't that that's the fish from Nuclear Throne?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe. And now we're the fish.
Okay. I definitely don't remember this.
Well, you see, there's an inaccessible door here, but if we look through the window, There might be a portal to another dimension.
Yeah, it's definitely a Nuclear Throne reference.
Oh, the portal really sells it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that really necessary?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't even remember why I was doing this.
Were you trying to see how much of the fish's body was destructible?
Yeah, I think so.
Just the head definitely popped like a grape. I feel like this is very much the wrong position to try and loot lockers from.
It's more efficient.
Cars on target.
I don't have to like go down into the down the stairs and loot them from the front.
Imagine how you can see the insides or reach them to loot them.
Look, the booze gives us strange powers, okay?
Strange noodly arms.
Are you suggesting that I have at least 2 points in accuracy?
No, I was more thinking of... there's somebody who did a screenshot Let's Play of System Shock.
Okay.
They did an artist's rendering of the protagonist's arms, because they apparently have like a 12-meter reach. But can only reach... like, the arms have ridiculously long strength, but cannot reach across even the tiniest of gaps.
Huh.
So they're these bizarre tentacles that have no weight of their own. I really don't know why that came to mind. Somebody else has seen he played like anti-morphers.
Just quickly from that, that red barrel that I shot exploded almost instantaneously, meaning it's also linked to your oblit stat, making those red barrels insanely dangerous when you have shit oblit.
I feel like to some extent them detonating more rapidly is better, because you don't risk the barrel like tipping over and being launched somewhere weird.
True, but if you're anywhere near it, you're very screwed. I would like to drink some of those, but I'm just gonna go down to the bottom floor here.
Yeah,
first, I'm gonna equip my safety pants, and checking my things. Yeah, I still got a minute and a half on that swole. The definitely not steroids medicine.
It's not steroids, it's PCP. Steroids don't work like that. I mean, PCP also doesn't work like that.
Buzz off, bees. This waster and I have some words to exchange. You're lucky I'm in an inquisitive mood, kid. You stick your meat rod in a beehive, you can expect more than just a little prick. So tell me, what on God's glowing earth made you think that shaking up the bee's nest was a good plan for your continued survival?
So here's why I wanted to hit. It unlocks dialogue options.
I won't argue with that. Yes, you've outmaneuvered every one of my bees, and you've yet to make a move on me.
That word.
Yeah.
This means you want something that only the queen bee can provide.
So here's where I make a mistake. I don't immediately double down on the flirting.
Buzz, waster. The knowledge of the bees is earned in badges, and your sash is looking a little bare. We bees are the baddest bitches in the western wastes. We would know. Our scouting parties have scoured every
right, these are
inch of it,
Girl Scouts.
decorating it with the bodies of all the raider gangs
Yes.
that thought they could take on a gang of nice little girls. Turns out, the wastes are mostly empty, and the non-empty parts are filled with a bunch of flaccid dicks waiting for their chance to be shot at or touched. There's nothing left for us out there. Everything we could possibly need to survive is down here in the hive. Our scouts have learned to tame and train the mutants you wasters are so fond of getting mauled by. You know what they say, the way to a mutie's heart is through his stomach.
Very very large
A
and
secret
angry raccoon.
bees recipe. Buzz Buzz. Good girl. You see, these big bad beasts aren't so big and bad once you manage to get on their good side. All it takes is a little sweetness, a lot of love, and dumb waster machismo filling these halls with a steady stream of man corpses to munch on. In return, the beasts protect us and feed us. And unlike you wasters, our mutant companions won't turn on us for a swig of booze. Our hive is a self-sufficient, badass bitchtopia of woman and womutant. Did I stutter? Read my lips. We don't need anything from you waster trash. So you're not as dumb as you look. The truth is, we bees can take care of ourselves. And we have. We've survived everything the wastes have thrown at us, from raider raids to the rad diarrhea outbreak. The dinner party nearly ended us, but we bounced back and took the hive. We're nothing if not tenacious, Buzz Buzz. But I'm getting older, waster, and the girls who were once the darling Bella Scouts have become women. Unless we repopulate our ranks, we'll die out in a couple of decades, and our knowledge along with it. That's why I need some way of ensuring the bees can continue on for future generations. Hopefully, one that doesn't involve letting witless men into our ranks.
So here is where I fucked up by not flirting on that second dialogue option. With enough hit, and apparently doubling down on the flirt immediately, you can convince the queen bee to start dating.
The Western Woods are far
I mean, not
too
her
wide
particularly
and
with
far
you,
too
but,
empty
like,
to
the
try to
bees in
scour
general.
in search of
Right.
some new recruits. You're suggesting we capture some of the wasters that wander in and force the strongest women among
I don't
them
feel like
to our
that's the thing that you
ranks?
suggested.
No, that was not it.
Buzz. Holding wasters against their will, especially those belonging to other raider parties, would be asking for trouble.
So I didn't realize, I thought I had totally fucked this up. There's a tinker option to mention the Oni.
You mean the Oni Express? Yes, I see. If I sent some of my scouts to the Oni, we could recruit some new members. It would be much safer.
Mutant biscuits.
Yeah, I mean, they're the bee scouts. They've got cookies.
Buzz. Yes.
God, I want some
You get
Thin
more
Mints.
bees with honey than with vinegar, after all.
haven't
I'll
had
send
Thin
a
Mints in
scout troop
years.
to the Oni
Ah, you poor
Express
bastard.
immediately. A regular delivery of our bees' baked goods to the
Just like
bees
trick-or-treaters
would go
would
a
get Girl
long
Scouts
way
here.
in improving our relationship
You don't get
with the
trick-or-treaters.
community there.
No, no
Here,
trick-or-treaters.
Take this map
Huh.
of the wastes. Contained within
I live
is
on
a
a short dead-end
culmination of
street.
decades
Oh,
of
right.
scouting.
Not that they don't
It is the
exist, it's
least
just
we
that
can
your
offer for
particular
giving the
location.
bees a place in the
Yeah.
base. As a final gesture of good faith, you can take one of the kits in the chamber behind me. In return, do not return to this place. This is our hive, and my bees will fight to the bitter end to protect their queen. And now, with a final buzz off, I bid you adieu, waster.
I feel like with Queen Bee, they really had an issue of they wanted to do something and then narratively they just kind of moved away from it. Because you have a lot of the Shay like posters, and
Right.
Queen Bee herself it's got the very Shay / Peace Walker Big Boss thing going on.
Right.
But none of that's reflected in the writing or the dialogue.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Alright.
I mean, it felt like, they really liked Metal Gear Solid 3, and
Right.
maybe somebody was a big fan of Peace Walker, but that's as far as they went with it.
You're trying to suggest that, like, the Queen Bee should have tried to find, like, the missing link between Rad Mutant and, Woman?
I mean, I feel like they could have done something, but also maybe they were worried about Konami's lawyers.
I feel like that's not the case. Also, Kojima fucking rips off everything he sees in American cinema.
Yeah, but Japan has a weird relationship with copyright from the rest of the world.
Oh man, I
It's
finally
a very
watched-
one-way situation.
Yeah, it really is. What did I do? I watched a breakdown and like review of Police Knots and how it's like Kojima watched Lethal Weapon 2 and a couple of other movies and decided to make a video game out of combining all of them.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It doesn't really get caught because Police Nuts wasn't released anywhere in the Western world. Like, it was a PC Engine thing, which almost didn't exist outside Japan.
So I am taking the Det Matrix printer, which is great name. The Jury Hammer just lets you smash guns and stuff that you don't use to turn it into scrap, which isn't particularly useful. But if you chose like the Build-A-Buddy robot friend thing, you need to use like 10 or 15 scrap to make a robot every time you go to a vault, so you can use it.
The other thing the Jury Hammer lets you do is it lets you retrieve mods from those weapons.
It's true. That is useful. The other option is a stamp that says this is important, and then you stamp it on your gear, and then it's important looking, and if you die, the Oni Express, not the Oni Express, the road couriers will pick up the item that is stamped important. Also, look at that. 1 TP. Alright, we are printing money. Which actually really begs the question, because it's not like printers print or generate the material. They just, put pigment on it. We are somehow fabricating toilet paper out of nothing.
I mean, I assume what's actually happening is that the printer just has paper in it already?
Why don't I just get the paper out of it?
Well, I mean, maybe nobody knows how to do that. Any sort of printer repair or maintenance is the blackest of black magic.
It's the toaster repair of Wasteland.
Yeah, like my last job, I was doing programming for 8 years, and I did all sorts of dark and arcane wizardry, but absolutely none of it holds a candle to printer repair.
Fucking PC load letter error? What the hell is that?
I mean, it's a joke in the movie, but it's a real thing. Like, most of the IT people that I know will not touch printers. Printers are our own separate thing. Say fuck off, call the company. I'm not touching printer shit.
Oh, that's great.
It's so bad.
Okay, so we've successfully done everything. It's time to go to Cooler 5, and that'll be next time. I'll probably do it in only one run because I've dragged this LP out too long. Bye!